giveaway for sure. In today's video, we are going to see if it is possible to create reliable automated tests using AI. We'll be using a combination of Playwright and Cursor AI for this video. So the application under test, we are going to use Frappy CRM as the application under test. So Frappy CRM is a open source CRM which is like available in GitHub. You can clone it to your local machine and then you can install it through Docker. The Docker installation instructions are given over here in the repository README. You can find the instructions here. I'll share the all the links in the description of the YouTube video. So there are some steps mentioned here to create a directory and then download the Docker Compose file and then also to download the init.sh file. But I don't think all these steps are necessary because if I so this is the CRM folder that CRM repo that I downloaded, and if I go to the Docker folder and do an ls, so it's already available, Docker Compose YML and init.sh. So these two steps are not necessary as of now. You can directly go ahead and run this step. So in my case, I have already pulled the images before Frappy Bench Redis and MariaDB. So these are all pulled when you run this command for the first time. Since these are already there, these images are already there, so it directly starts these containers. So if you can see here, these containers have been started. So it's just started, so it will take some time to initialize. You can go ahead and see the see it in details tab. So it's just initializing, and once this is initialized, you can access the application through localhost, your localhost, and the supplied port number. All right, so this is about the application. This is a simple kind of a CRM application which you can host locally, and you can see the live demo over here. So it looks something like this. So you have all the leads. You can actually create a new lead and like create a new like deal out of this from this lead. So you can do all sorts of stuff through this CRM application. We'll be looking into that once this Docker image gets ready. Meanwhile, the other tool that you'll be using today is known as Cursor. So Cursor looks like this. So this is the Cursor. You can download it directly from cursor.com. You can download it for your operating system. It is kind of looks like VS Code with a chat and composer, section embedded. So the pricing of this tool is basically it is free for up to 2000 chat completions, and it has 2 weeks pro trial. And you can always choose the other versions and pay for them and have unlimited completions or other benefits from this particular app. So this app basically is a pair programmer, so it will program with you. You have to just provide it with the necessary instructions, and it will generate the entire code for you. And also, like if you see some errors happening, then you can actually ask it to resolve it, and it does it on its own. So we'll see everything now. So this tool basically okay, let me start this tool. Let me give a brief walkthrough of this. So it's known as Cursor. So you can just start it, and when you start it for the first time, it will ask you to log in. So you can log in with your email. You can sign up in Cursor using your email, and then just log in with that. uh, then you can open it like the way you open folder in VS Code. You can go to any folder and open it. I have already opened the CRM folder here. It's the same Frappy CRM GitHub repo that I cloned here. Now let's So I'll just walk you through this composer. So if this is not there, you can launch it through keyboard shortcut Command I. So just press Command I, this thing will come up. So this is like a normal chat window where you can chat with the like cursor AI. But one cool thing about this is you can directly add some context. So suppose you want to add make some changes to the login page. So you can directly type the login here, and it will show you which files in the code base actually references login. So if you have an access to the code base, this is a very good tool to generate the entire automation framework or write tests for it. So this thing is still not perfect, as I have tested it a couple of times, but it does the job. I mean, it generates a part of code for you, and then it can do you can take it from there, from the boilerplate code that you have. uh, in future improvements, probably it will have much better results. So for now, it uses this Claude 3.5 Sonnet. You can always change it to um, any provider that you want. For now, let's keep it as Claude 3.5 Sonnet. Next, let's check if the application is launched. We'll go here and go to view details, and yeah, it's running on port 8000. So let's just open it and see. So this is our application. So it has a default username, administrator, and password is admin. So this is admin. You can, oh, that's okay, probably some, yeah, mistake. Yeah. So administrator. Okay, let's try to log in. Yeah, it logged in. And yeah, that's it. So let's I mean, it's the same application as shown here. It has leads, deals, contracts, and all those kind of stuff. So you can create leads, and you can create some sort of deals from that. So test name, suppose just created it, and then you can convert it to deal. Let's select few things and select convert. Okay, it says existing contract. So there are some many things here that we need to understand. So let's for now let's try to log in and probably try to create a new lead if the login succeeds. Right. So let's go to this particular tool, and here first of all what we'll do is we'll give the reference for the code base. So if you type at the rate code base, it will reference the entire code base. We will write create a directory called test under the root directory, initialize playwright typescript project inside this directory. uh, then we will just write create a test for login, create page object model for login test, create page object model. Okay, in the framework have support for logging actions, custom error handling, and we also want to make it like object oriented. We want to use constants and .env files. We want to use okay, let's keep it this much for now. Let's see what it generates. So page object model, we have support for login. logging actions, custom error handling, object oriented, and use constant and environment files. Okay, let's see if it generates all this. So, okay, so now it started reading the files of your in your repository. So it has read all the files. So it says it will help create it. So it's created the basic directory structure and initialized Playwright. So I think it did npm init playwright latest. It did that. Here's the proposed structure. So it did everything. So it's still creating. Is if you see here, it's still creating. And it has created a lot of things here, and it also gave us instructions like cd test, npm install, and do all this type of like npx playwright install and all that. So it also this framework includes, so it shows what it includes: page object model pattern, custom error handling, logging functionality, constant selectors, and environment variable support .env configuration for different browsers, screenshot and video capture, HTML report generation, TypeScript support, and object-oriented structure. So actually, it generated the entire framework for you. Let's accept all for now. So now this becomes a part of your code. Now let's see, there is an error here, login spec.ts. Some error is here, so cannot find the name page. Okay, I'm not sure why this error came up. Maybe I need to import page. I don't know. Okay, let me see. Okay, we have not done these steps, so let's see package.json. We were told it has added this and this dot. Okay, let me try to install this. First, we need to go inside the test directory and we need to do npm install. Let's see if it installs everything. Okay, it's installing right now. Okay, it installed something. So and it says install playwright browsers. Okay, npx playwright install. Let's do that. Okay, it installed. Probably it was installed earlier, so it did not give any errors. So okay, these errors we can correct it, but let's check the files that it created. So it created an index.ts. That's strange. So here inside constants, it create index.ts. It specified the timeouts. It specified the credentials, and also the roots, login and crm, and it also is writing the locators here. Okay, let's see if these locators work for our app. Go here, log out, and inspect, and check. Wow, it works. So input type text, one of one. Input type text, that's strange. Okay, so this is input type password. Let's see if this works. Okay, this works as well. And it gives button type submit. But these are like kind of generic locators it provided. So see, now this one has it is identifying three. So this one you need to, it has like three locators it found here. So probably, so yeah, this one you'll have to modify it. So let's quickly modify this. Yeah, now it's correct. We'll just copy this and add it here. So this tool basically it will do something for you, but then you have to actually generate, you have to actually provide your inputs as well to this tool. So yeah, so it did this for login. So it generated these things. It generated the base page. So okay, so what does the base page has? Base page has navigate. It has wait for element. It has click. Oh, it has a logger as well. Wow, this is nice. So type. So it has all encapsulated all these methods, and then you have login page which extends the base page. That's nice. And there's a go to, and you have logger and all these things over here. This is really cool. We need to mention this. So yeah, so if you hover over this, see it says fix in composer. Let's try to fix this in composer. Okay, so okay, when I clicked on fix in composer, it just added the spec here, it added this here, and then it is automatically fixing it. This is amazing. So it did something, it fixed it. So it says test when this gives us access to the page object within the test. Okay, this is nice. So it fixed the your login spec. You have your locators here. Where do you have your locators? Here, and then now let's try to run the test. Npx playwright test. Let's see if this works. Okay, so I did something. It is logging everything here, and it's running in headless mode, so that's okay. So let's see if it works, and it passes. It will fail because you see here this one is incorrect because the admin@example.com is not the correct username. Let's go and modify this. Okay, it's in the environment. Okay, yeah, it generated this, and oh wow, everything is done. So yeah, it could not log in, so it's yeah, it generated this error. All right, let's quickly fix this. So let me email. I'll just add administrator and password is admin. All right, probably something is okay. It suggested this administrator. No, this is fine. Okay, it's also suggests what you want to add. So let me try to run this again and see if this works. Login successful. Now, wow, these three tests have passed. And if we do npx show playwright so report. Okay, so it ran in different browsers. So okay, so because it has configured everything. This is really cool, guys. So if you see here, it produces the logs as well. So everything is working. So all the boilerplate is ready for you, and then you can add more complex cases. Probably some complex cases may not work because of the added complexity, but you'll have to do it and try it yourself, guys. So this is just a starter video for this tool to see how if we can generate some playwright tests out of it. So apparently it does. It creates the framework as well and creates the test results, and everything is properly added. I didn't show this to you guys. So it created the custom error and the logger files as well. If you can see, the logger file and the custom errors have been created. So in the logger file, you see all this. It exported the logger class and then created the logging mechanism. And this is really nice to see, guys. So if you see here, everything is getting created on its own, and we have all the files that are required to create a framework that are being created on it on their own. So this is really amazing to see. And also, like, I think if there are some other requirements, we can always go ahead and add in any like prompt to this tool, and it will actually update your code and generate the required um, data, generate the required things for you. So this is about it. Also, there is one cool thing that I wanted to show you. It actually generates. So sometimes you would need some appropriate locators for your testing purpose. So let's try to add some test IDs to the development code base, the view pages that we have for this particular application, so that it will be easier for any test engineer to directly reference those data test IDs and like add the test cases, like add the locators for using those data test IDs. So just see the you can go here and actually reference the code base directly. We'll reference the code base, and then we will just type a command to add the test IDs for the all the pages, all the view pages which are responsible for generation of the front end. So we will add some test ID or test locators to all the pages. So let's see if it generates everything. So right now it's reading the files. It will probably read some of the common files and then add the test IDs over there. So yeah, that's what it is doing. It is also updating the test IDs in our test, the constants file, I believe. So yeah, if you see here, it has written a new test ID over here. So you can use these test IDs for identifying objects uniquely in your test. And once you do this, you'll have to restart the images and restart the container so that the new changes take effect. So if so yeah, this is a really cool approach, guys, where you can add your test IDs to your local host for to make testing easier and much faster. So this AI tool basically will help you test in a much create the automated tests in a much faster way. So through this video, I wanted to showcase how we can leverage AI to create your automated test a very in a quick manner. This was the video from my side today. Hope it was useful to you. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Please support me. Thank you. Thanks a lot for watching my video.